What's up everybody, Mizzah Tee here, and I'm definitely in full effect. And this video is going to be about why Nintendo should not drop the price of Wii U and why they haven't. I hear a lot of people, saying, especially with Microsoft's recent deals and price drops, that Nintendo should follow suit, drop the price of the Wii U. Recently, everybody knows that the Wii U finally surpassed Dreamcast in hardware sales. I believe the Dreamcast peaked at 9.2 million or something sales. The Wii U is over 10 million now. The new line is that, the Dreamcast got to that 9 million way before the Wii U did. And that's true. But there is some nuance in that. I'd like to share that with you right here. At only about not even a year in, Sega dropped the price to $149. And not only that, they had all these rebates, some involving Sega Net, which had just launched, to where if you subscribe to it, you also got a discount on your Sega Dreamcast, and you got kind of a $50 rebate or something. That was one way. PlayStation 2 was nearing launch, and Sega wanted to be aggressive and try to get more consoles in the home. And that's why you drop the price usually for a console. First of all, you're making enough money on it. You're making enough money on the hardware sales, and you want to get more of those consoles into homes to sell more software. The problem is the Dreamcast couldn't take that hardware sales hit. They couldn't take that price drop, put them back at a loss. That was really bad for Sega and Sega's business. But, they're trying to be aggressive. They were worried about the PlayStation 2, rightfully so. And they decided to drop the price in different ways. So they dropped it down another $50, which I think put them around a $30 loss per system sold. And they were going to recoup, hopefully, with software sales. But the problem is the software didn't really sell that great. Outside of a few major titles, not many titles exceeded 1 million in sales. So on January 31st, 2001, Sega announced a Dreamcast price reduction to $99 to eliminate its unsold inventory, which was estimated at 930,000 units as of April 2001. That means the Dreamcast, total sales of the Dreamcast was 9.1 million. So that's almost 1 million units. That would put them at 8 million units sold 2 years in April 2001. They had another million to get rid of, basically, and they had to drop the price to $99. That didn't do a whole lot. So after a further reduction to $79 or $80, the Dreamcast was cleared out of stores at $49.95, $50. So that last million Dreamcasts were sold at $99 to $50. This is stuff that, the headlines, won't tell you. Make the joke, Wii U finally outsold the Dreamcast and it took longer, but they don't give you the details. To this day, Wii U has only had a $50 price cut. 3 years in. At this time, in the Dreamcast life, it was $50 to buy the console. So a lot of those sales were at a really reduced price. Nintendo could look at this and say, the Dreamcast obviously had a lot of great games. You could argue that it had more variety than the Wii U, as far as the types of games that it had. And Nintendo can look at that and say, well, hey, they dropped this system down to $50 and it barely sold another 1 million units. Do we want to take that kind of a hit for those kind of sales? It doesn't make sense for them to do that at this point. It's 3 years in. They had a great push last year, and that didn't really move units. So they're not gonna, blow their wads and waste money cutting the thing down when it's not really going to help. I think the Dreamcast proves that a price cut doesn't always help. There's a lot more competition now even than there was back then. A price cut really wouldn't help Wii U that much, and it would only hurt Nintendo's business. So I found it kind of weird that a lot of people who had Wii U's were upset about this, because it's like, well, you already have one. What is a price drop going to do for you? Unless you're planning on being a Wii U salesman or something and trying to convince other people to buy a Wii U, a price drop isn't going to help you anyway, because you already have one. So thought I'd put that out there because, some of those headlines wouldn't do that. They just want the kind of jokey clicks, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. I just thought I'd give some more information on that. Oh, and let me give the credit to where credit's due. I was inspired to do this video by one of my subscribers, user VisorRedGrunt34. He left a message on Terminated Juice's podcast about it, because we were talking about the Dreamcast and stuff. The juice is loose. So shout out to him for making me go back and look up some of this stuff, and he was right about that. So thanks to you, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you fools next time. Peace.